Amara looked at the envelope in her hands, then back at the elderly woman. "Ma, are you sure this is for me?" The woman smiled warmly. "Yes, my child. Open it when you get home." Before Amara could ask another question, the woman walked away and disappeared into the crowd. Night after dinner, Amara and her mother sat together under the dim light of a small kerosene lamp. "Mama," Amara said, bringing out the envelope, "a kind woman gave me this at the market." Her mother looked surprised. "Open it," she said softly. Trembling hands, Amara carefully opened the envelope. Inside was a neatly folded letter and some money. Her eyes widened in shock. "Mama, there is money in here." Her mother quickly unfolded the letter and began to read aloud. "Dear Amara, you have been chosen as one of our contestants in our upcoming national/international academic excellence competition." Her mother could not believe her eyes as she covered her mouth in shock. But something caught Amara's eyes: the recommendations and a particular address on the letter. "Mama, the letter has an address," she said. "Yes, I can see that, my child. I think we should visit the place. Maybe they will explain things to us," said Amara. Her mother hugged her with a smile and said, "Whatever this may be, I am sure it is God trying to make us happy." "Mama, let us check the money," said Amara. She happily counted the money and discovered it was enough to cover for their house rent and some part payment for her school fees. Amara looked up and whispered, "Thank you, Lord, for not failing us. I won't let this opportunity go to a waste." They arranged their bed and lay to sleep. Following Saturday, Amara woke up earlier than usual. She helped her mother prepare a small pot of rice before getting ready for her weekend lessons. As she stepped out of the house, her mother called her. She turned round. "I am proud of you," her mother said with a smile. "No matter what happens, never stop believing in God and never stop working hard." Amara hugged her mother tightly. "I promise, Mama," she said. She hurried to her lesson, carrying her old books in a worn-out school bag. On her way, she stopped and sat down on the pavement of a closed shop. Should I go to the address on the letter or go to my lesson? She thought about it for a long time and concluded she was going to visit the place on the address. She started walking down even when she knows that the distance is very far. When she got to the address of the place, it was a big school with a big black gate. She knocked and the gate was opened. She showed the gate man the envelope and he directed her to the principal's office. When she got to the principal's office, she saw a neatly dressed lady. She greeted her. "Good morning, ma." "Good morning, young lady. How can I help you?" "Ma, I got a letter with an address, and when I read the letter, it directed me here." "Can I see the letter?" replied the lady. She opened her school bag, brought out the letter, and handed it over to the lady. She gently opened the letter and stared at it. For a moment, she stared at Amara before speaking. "How did you get this?" "Someone gave it to me," replied Amara. "Okay, so what do you want me to do for you?" "I don't understand the recommendations, ma," said Amara. "Okay, so this is a letter. It gives students the privilege to show what they can offer, and in return, we offer them a lifetime opportunity." "Thank you, ma, but do we need to do anything?" asked Amara. "Yes," replied the lady. "The quiz competition is taking place in Lagos. You have to transport yourself there, pay for your feedings and your accommodations." Amara lowered her head in sadness. "Thank you, ma. I will take my leave now," said Amara as she stood up to go. "One more thing, young lady." Amara turned to look at her. "You will fill the form and submit it to your school principal. He will stamp it and submit it to us, so your name will be added to our list. You have to be fast about it. There is no time." "Thank you, ma," said Amara as she left the office back to her house. Walking that long distance back home seemed endless for Amara, as her head was full of thoughts. How will her principal react to the letter? Will he accept to help her? How will she and her mother raise the money for the transport, feeding, accommodations, and other things? All these thoughts filled her head as she walked back home. Watch out for the next episode. Thank you.